Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to a brand new video, and a brand new Road to Glory, and a brand new main account sort of thing. So, we have got ourselves about 3 months left of FIFA, and I've kind of fell out of touch, I guess, of the old trading malarkey. So, what we're going to be doing is starting a brand new Road to Glory, which is going to be split up 7 days at a time, basically. And then this one, basically, we're going to be going from 0 to 2 mil, and the next one will be going from like 2 to 5 mil, and so on and so on. So, this Road to Glory is basically my main account Road to Glory for the next 2-3 months. But again, split underway with 7 day sort of micro, I guess, Road to Glories in it. Just so you don't have to try and follow a 100, episode Road to Glory. I'll give you a preview how the Road to Glories are starting on the first episode, and then of course we'll just walk through it like they normally do. So if you guys don't know what my Road to Glories are like, basically they are trading Road to Glories. We don't play any games. We just trade, do SBCs that are profitable, and that's about all she wrote. So yeah, it's pretty decent if you're interested in making money. So we try and make about 2 million coins a week, and then of course it'll probably be progressive because the more coins I have to invest, hopefully the more money I'll be able to make, and the more special deals I'll be able to afford, and so on and so on. So yeah, I think that's about it. I'll say this week's going to be 0 to 2 million in 7 days. Hey you! Would you like some cheap and reliable coins? Well, don't worry, because I've got you a place. Make sure to head over to FIFACoinZoneHotSwazland.com and use discount code FLAIR for 2% off. Or, what you could do, which is a little bit more reasonable, is use your Amazon Prime or $4.99 subscription over on my Twitch channel. Now you may ask, why would you want to do that? That's a pretty good question. I've got you sorted. Basically, you get a daily trading guide. And what if I've got some questions? Twitter DM, Twitch DM, email, business email, you name it. Thanks for watching, and make sure to enjoy the video. With daily episodes, this Road to Glory hopefully will be daily. The reason actually I'm getting back into the Road to Glories is because I want to know how to, basically this is like my pre-FIFA 20 Road to Glory, because I want to learn how to trade with special cards, because special cards are quite a big thing, and it's something I stay away with. I just trade with silvers, as you guys know if you've watched the Road to Glory. So what I want to do is start learning special cards markets, start learning how special cards react to certain things, I don't know, like rewards and sort of SBC link investment. Basically, I want to start learning the special card market, ready for you guys in FIFA 20. That'll be icons, that'll be special, I don't know, informs, team of seasons, footies, whatever promos are up and coming. So, yeah, without further enough, let's go and crack underway with the first things. The first thing I've got to choose is the start out warning. Episode 1 will probably be heavily SBC orientated. And then from there onwards, basically we're going to try and do a lot of special card trading, because I want to take it away from silver card trading. So we're going to be going for England. The reason for this is because there's quite a lot of players in loads of different leagues from England. So one of the SBCs you need 5 leagues, but one nation. Normally pick England. You know, sometimes you get lucky, you have like a Swedish league English player. Sometimes you get a Bundesliga English player. And in this one, let's see what we get. Exactly what I was hitting at. This guy is in the Swedish league, but English, which means he's brilliant for the SBC. Looking around, oh, look at that, it's #United, Scotty Pollock, wow. Wow, don't let dreams be dreams, they say, but there you go, beautiful. And there's not too much to shout about. I mean, we've got 80 rated Sturridge right there, 78 rated Noble, they'll be quite good to get a few high rated teams. We also seem to have quite a lot of English players. Normally you get some trash English players, but these should work very well, so happy days. Now what we're going to do is, oh, no, I need to show this, let me just show you this quickly. So there you go, let's get a loan player. I don't really care, loan players are going to go get removed absolutely instantly. Okay, so this is the first big part, is the kits, because the kits, what you can do is you can discard them, and they'll sell for a bit of money. So we're going to go with England right here, because basically I can choose that, discard it, and I get 650 coins. Now sometimes you get a really nice kit that people will demand, so if you do try and go for kits, do maybe try and go ones that might be slightly demanded. I'm going to go Real Madrid right here, just because Real Madrid I think are the most demanded out of all those kits. Then you move underway at badges again. Likewise, you want to see which of these badges are probably going to be most demanded. For me, it's I don't know. I feel like that one maybe, but I'm going to go Paris Saint-Germain because actually no, Tigres. Tigres might be good, and it's gold rare, which makes it a little bit safe, because if it isn't gold rare, you basically need those 150 coins to win your first bid deal, because of course you can't win a card on the market for under 150. Now, what it's probably going to do is throw me a bunch of these things to do. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to back out. we're going to back out, probably do the starter SBCs. We have to put in a bunch of untradeable bronzes and then you work your way up from there. So what we'll do is we'll see you guys again when we've opened or finished all the basic SBCs. So just completed all the basic SBCs, nothing too much to scream and shout out. Obviously it's nothing really trading wise. We'll show you up these premium packs. Now what we're looking for is 1 players can be used for League SBCs. 2 rares, well, the rare being from Good Nation. Now, we've already got an English rare, so we get another English rare, that'd be brilliant. No, we get a Korean rare, brilliant. But yeah, basically we're just looking for a bunch of guys who'd be good for League SBCs, so nothing too mad. You can kind of tell when you get the expensive ones. Secret might be good for the generic SBC. Actually, another thing you're looking for is going to be players from major leagues, but minor nations. And again, you're seeing that everyone here is basically home to the nation they're from, you know, like an Austrian from the Austrian League and an Irish and... you know, so on and so on, basically. So there's that. Now, we got a second pack. Now, I've actually had a Vincent Company from these before, so I've had some good players. Not this time. There's no walkout, and there's no board. I think I even had a board on the last one I did. It's Lemos. That's actually a really bad outcome. Sometimes you get players like, I think Savic was actually the last one. Got Gonzalez, rare silver as well, so not too shabby. Now, you see they're on 168 coins. The reason we're on 168 coins is just because we discarded the first few what is it called? First few kits we got. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and set silver max price 150 and we're going to scroll through till we find a player from like a major, from a league which had their own league SBC. We're going to double check them and then bid on them. Now it's my quite to do in stream because of course if someone sees I'm getting a deal, then we're like, okay, you know, why would they not want to get the deal? So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to proceed to do basically 150 silver, try and find someone from a league with their own league SBC. Now I know they got their own league SBC, but let's have a little look. Basically what I do is I go add, I compare him. I mean, that looks relatively promising in all fairness. I'll throw a 150 coin bid on him when we head back over here. And obviously I can't really do anything else than throwing the 150 coin bid because as soon as we've done that, you know, we have 18 coins left. So what we'll do is we'll see if we win him, or nonetheless what we'll do is we'll go and show you if we actually go and get a deal on another silver player. So we've got our first deal right here with Henderson. Now, he is in the second championship, second English league, which means the championship, which of course means it is used for League SBC. Now, rather than going to see what he's personally going for, I'm actually going to go and see what Nottingham Forest goalkeeper's going for, and now really hope that there isn't a bronze. And there isn't a bronze, which is amazing, because now this will mean that even at... we'll probably go 300 coins. It'll probably be very unambitious, because that's unambitious, because, you know, welcome to my life. Or maybe, you know, I'll probably go 250, just so we can absolutely sell it, well, basically sell them pretty fast, because we can do the coins. We're going to go list them up for 250 coins, and let's just check another thing right now, because... 250 like one of the cheapest if I go silvers. Okay. Just checking a few things. But yeah, basically what we'll do is we'll list them up for 250. Wait for him to sell. And once he's sold for 250, that now gives us 200 coins. All you need to do by now is 200 coins. So should be pretty good when we get to 150. And then yeah, then we'll start doing a little bit of sniping under I think a nice little silver French method. Which as I said, I'm not going to do silver train, but at the beginning we need to do a little bit of sniping to get those initial coins. So matey has sold on for 250. As I say, you saw that cheapest was like 1k of him, but in the end of the day, if you want to be realistic with selling them on fast, you can't be doing that. So now we got 250 coins. They're going to be going silver, Ligon, 250 coins. Now, first thing I want to do is check, is there anything over and out? Honestly, we might just straight up get a good deal. One sec. He's 250. I might be able to buy him for 300. Let me straight up buy this guy if he's still on the market. Yeah, actually, he is. Alright. Basically, I was going to use a little sniping filter, just going silver, Ligon, 250, but because I do silver trading quite a lot, as I said, one, I'm moving away from that on this road story because I want to learn the special market. But at the beginning, it's very good to do this. Yeah, I normally know this guy's about, you know, at least, no, he's normally about a K-ish. So that's why I saw 250 was a very good deal. Now, we're looking at the rest of the market right now. Let's see, we can look at left backs. I know there is like 1 or 2 more left backs from this team. So let's have a little look then. So 950, one there for 800. I'm going to be realistic and I'm going to list them up for 500 coins. Should sell on. It's about half the price of the others. Going to double our coins in that and then give us a little bit more to work with. So what we'll do is wait till that sells on, and then what we'll do is probably bang on a filter like 5. I might only have 450 actually after tax. Scrolling. So basically, with this filter, what you're doing is you're setting the highest buy now possible without having 2 cards over an hour. Because as soon as you have 2 cards over an hour, it breaks the market. This is a really good deal as well, no? That is. There you go. I mean, so I'm streaming right now, so if anyone did want to pick up that deal when I'm streaming, that is... Dude, there are so many good deals with silvers. Let's have a little look if there's anything else good. I'm kind of mugging myself off because I would literally go and buy these players once I'm done, but This is, because as I say, I understand the silver market very, very well because I do a lot of silver trading. Let's see if there's anything else nice to look at. But yeah, so if you wonder how I know what sells, it's just simply just doing this method quite a lot. That's not a bad price. It's not too good, but it's not that bad. You gonna get anything else? Anything else I can showcase being a good deal? Kone, that's not that bad, 500. They have dropped off a little bit. This guy for 250, that's not bad. But yeah, that's about all she wrote. So basically, we'll just be doing a little bit of method with the silvers, and there you go, sold them instantly. So we've now got 500 coins. Let's go and see if we can go and get that deal. I imagine it's been bought though, right? Our left back matey. Let's have a little look. Has he already been bought? I think, yeah. I think someone's going to snap him up, which again I don't blame them for because, you know, at least you would recommend them doing it. But what we're doing right now is just a little bit of silver trading, which is again I'm going to completely stay away from on this Road to Glory, but nonetheless. We'll use it for the sake of getting our early coins. It's a really, really good way of getting coins, and just going to add something to the transfers. Just show you that it did sell on. There it did. So what I'll do is we'll try and get 1 or 2 more silver deals, and then we'll crack underway with doing the basic SBC. So we've got ourselves our second deal via this method, and that is well, pretty grim. So what am I like? But basically, got him for 300 coins right here, and have a little look at him. Basically, before I buy anyone, I'll always do a quick once over, a quick CRB check of their price. And he's going to raise about 900. This 500 one kind of worries me a little bit. But if we go list him up for even the 450 and I take the 150 coins profit, that will probably give us enough to actually go and do one of the basic SBCs. So what we're going to do is going to go and submit that. Well, list that up right there. Once that guy sells on, we'll then proceed to go and do the first one, the basic SBCs, which is a cheaper SBC. So we've done our first SBC of the day, and as I say, there's going to be a lot of SBCs coming today, and the reason you do them is because they're just guaranteed money, and it's, you know, obviously you can get launched really, really far and get something really good. So what we've gone and done is we've gone and bidded 150 coins on each of these, because we only had 600 coins, which means we could buy 4 players, use the 1 player we got at the beginning, and throw these mateys in. So this guy was pat pulled, and every single other player was bought for 150. I've all used the Championship 4 again. You would have done these ages ago, so it's kind of irrelevant kind of watching these because a lot of today's SBCs are all SBCs you would have done day 1 of FIFA. But nonetheless, obviously, if you start a brand new account, they're a really, really good way of excelling you. And a lot of people as well believe you need to transfer over like 10k and start a new account and stuff like that. It's like, no, starting a brand new Road to Glory is so easy. We get Daniel Opara. He used to play for Porto. Obviously now he plays in the Belgian Pro League, so it could be worth a little bit of money on that. Looking at players used for League SBCs, obviously he's used for League SBC. He is, and that's all she wrote. So we got a few players who are used for League SBCs. Of course, the rares can sell on pretty easily because people use them on the Icon SBCs. So might be able to garner about 2k from an SBC that generally costs me what, like 600 coins to do, so not too bad. On to probably the other 2 basic SBCs. So now we've basically done all the basic SBC, well, basically done another basic SBC, and we're only 200 coins off of completing the other, so I thought might as well do this one rather than waiting on stuff to sell on because it's, you know, it's just not worth it. So what we do right now is we've gone and picked up 2 English players, only had to pick up 2 of them because of, I don't know, already having a lot of these guys. You can see we're using Scotty Pollock, we're using the silvers we've got and the bronze we've got right there, and again for 400 coins we're going to get ourselves a 7.5k pack, so sounds like a pretty good deal to me. And as I say, all we need is a few coins or 200 coins off this pack to complete the last one of the basic SBCs. It's obviously not going to be a walkout. It's a 7.5k pack at the end of the day. It's not going to be a boards. It is going to be a rare gold, which is good because apparently rare gold is going for a little bit because of the upgrade SBC. It's going to be Ashley Young. Not bad. So what we'll do right now is we are going to proceed to sell on a few of these and go complete the last basic SBC, which is going to give us another 2 packs. So now we've gone and done the last SBC, we've actually managed to use our other untradable we got at the beginning, which is Bulldog. Right here, again, just using silvers, and you cost me 800 coins for another 7.5k pack, and we get a rare mix, or we get a mix pack, which gives us 4 golds, 4 silvers, 4 bronzes, and 1 rare, so nothing too mad. And what we'll probably proceed to do off these will be the basic SBCs, because again, it's a way of launching. I understand it's not too impressive, but I'd be lying if I said there was any method more effective than doing the beginning SBCs at the beginning than trading, because generally, you know, you're going to be getting guaranteed money. Again, there's no real way of getting the sort of boost of a few 100k if you do get a top tier player. So we are going to go and discard all this. I'm not really one for listing contracts, not unless I'm very desperate. So keep all that and go sell that all in a sec. And now we've finally got the mix pack, which again is pretty good at giving you some expensive players. Again, you can go and get yourself some golds in that, get yourself some silvers in it. Rare is not going to be a gold, which in all fairness isn't bad because there's a lot of expensive rare silvers out there. Although the silver market has actually dropped off a little bit. Look at those silvers. I'm actually seeing something pretty good. I mean, he's used for League SBCs, he's used for League SBCs, and he's used for League SBCs. And then the non-rares aren't looking too shabby, so not too bad. What we'll do now is we'll crack underway with the probably doing some advanced SBCs. So on the progression of just building some of the bigger SBCs, and because we're sitting on not too many coins, so I do a little bit of trading by the side. We've just got ourselves Bizzle for 200 coins, who we should be able to sell for about 1.5k. So it's a nice little 1.3k profit there, just on the side of me just building some SBCs. Because as I say, at the moment we're in that whole stage of like, you have coins, but just not quite enough to get, you know, not quite enough to just to fully build the SBCs, or it's like you're, you know, depending on that next player to sell on. So right now we've obviously got a few things sold on. All of these are obviously from packs. I mean, we got this guy who we traded with, and we've got what, another deal. That guy who traded with, and that guy who traded with. But I mean, we're just waiting on all this stuff to sell on. As you can see, we definitely have enough coins worth of players to sell on. It's just really now a waiting game until we can, you know, afford to buy the next few players and build the SBC. So we've actually done a little bit of silver method. I know I said to stay off it, but it's actually an absolutely amazing burner. And I was just literally showing someone in my stream how to do it. So just using a little silver sniping filter right here, and managed to pick him up for 200 coins. And we're going to go and sell him for about 1k, because we're in a little bit of a hurry for coins, but we're not looking too bad. The filter I've been using as well is just going silver, basic, Liga. And the reason you throw basic is so you avoid all those goalkeepers. You scroll all the way to the end, and once you're at the end here, you just keep pressing compare price, back out. And what we'll do is a refresh your market. Now, it actually won't work right now because there's 2 cards here listed up over an hour, and you can only have 1 card listed up over an hour. Otherwise, it doesn't work when you compare price and refresh. So, yar. So what you'll have to do is then have to wait for like 1 or 2 of these players to sell on, and then it'll start working. But the sort of filter you want to be using. So the highest by now you can have without there being over 2 players over an hour. But yeah, I mean, we'll just give it a little bit of a catch up. A few things sold on. Savino, Bodzok, who we literally got for 200 coins doing that method, sold for 1.7, so happy days. And we've gone and completed one of the advanced SBCs, so I think I'll say everything's happening right now. Over the Hybrid League SBCs. And over Prime 9, here we go. Was not too expensive. Used a little bit of footbin to help me out here. I think it's about 6k right here for a 45k pack. Honestly, at the time we're in, where, you know, there's obviously a lot of players selling on, it's not going to be doing too bad. So, Prime Gold Players pack. What are you going to get? It's a walkout. Can we get a blue? Blue. It's a gold, but it's still a lot of, you know, high rate golds going. It's Senegal. It's left wing. Ah, damn. Kind of would have liked a Koulibaly, but I think he might actually be a tots. It's going to be an 86 rated left wing. Now, I can't complain because I'm pretty sure 86s are going to be going for about 20, 30k maybe. So can we get another 86 in there? Another high rated, maybe an inform even? No, we get an 82, but I can't complain because Sadio Mane is going to be going for, I'll do a quick little check up just so you guys know what we're looking at here with our first pack of the Road to Glory. Well, first big pack is 20k, so not too bad, 18, 20k. So there you go, not bad. What we'll do is we'll use that 18, 20k to actually go and probably complete every single other SBC in the advance, and then we'll go and show you that. So we have got ourselves the squad goals. He ended up using the French centre-back. You have to have 1 player pack pulled, the rest of them can just be plebs. But there you go, not too bad. This is always the literally only difficult one to go and do, so I think it costs about 6, 7k for a 35k pack. Is not too shabby, like so. Let's go and open up the 35k pack. So we got ourselves Sadio Mane in the first pack on the Road to Glory, and in the second pack, we get ourselves... It's a boards. Gonna get an 85 out of it. It's Spanish. It's a right mid. It's going to be Castellio. Brilliant. Yeah, it could have been Castellio. It could have been Juan Mata. It could have been Aspas and Camajon. The only good players are both right wings. A few 83s in there, maybe. Sadly, no. We did get some 82s. We get Cajera. I don't think he's... I thought Cajera would be expensive just because of the Legans. So that's why I left Greece on. I left Greece and all the Legans going for loads, but yeah, we get a few plebs. There's nothing too much to scream about. I'll probably make our money back on the pack, but there you go. There's that. We're going to go and sell it on and complete the last 2 parts of the SBC. So we've now completed all of the advanced SBCs. We've got a bit of a hefty pack opening for you. So start off with the first one on the League SBCs. Hey, you can see it's first owner essential. Probably cost me about 1.2k right there for the jumbo gold pack. I've seen worse days, and that takes up to 25k. I think that's a certain Sadio Mane selling on. And then we got our second set done, who I actually, by the looks of things, ended up using one guy in the same one. So yeah, I think you'll have to give me a second. Actually, maybe not. Actually, we might have a saving grace. Netherlands. Is that no? I think I may have mugged myself off it. So give me a sec while I go and buy the player again to go and do the SBC. Papayga. Where is the Papayga? Oh, baby. Why don't I just meet you in the middle? Do, 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 just a little. Why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the middle? baby. Right mids. Why didn't I just meet you in the middle? Give me a sec, chat. I will be 1 sec. 1 sec is plenty. Let's throw Gibbs in. How to make coins, you got 60k. So what you're going to do is you want to go Silver, League Gun, and set the highest buy now possible without there being 2 cards over an hour. You'd have more than 60. I only have 67 views. God damn it, channel's dead. Sun's crying. It's not going well. There we go. Championship. Gibbs. Big oof. There we go. Works. So there we go, we've got a second set right here, super cheapo, 400 coins a piece, so it's only going to end up costing us about 5k to yeah, go and do the SBC, which gives us a rare mega pack for completing all of it, which is pretty decent. Hybrid leagues, blah blah blah, happy days. Let's go and continue the pack opening then. So far we've already had Saturday and mine, only about 3 packs, so you know, it's definitely doing pretty well so far. So let's go and crack underway the jumbo gold pack. Never going to expect too much from this, and surprisingly we don't get a walkout or a board, so let's go and skip it. In fact, I don't even think we get a rare player, which isn't madly surprising, to be honest. We did get Juan Frank, quite high-rated non-rare. Well, high-rated non-rares are normally pretty easy to sell on, so let's go and discard all these plebs. That's what I do. I'll keep the fitness. In fact, I'll even get rid of a lot. In fact, there we go. The only thing we're going to keep from that pack is going to be the pack, so we're going to completely gut out the rest of it. So here we go. Next one is going to be a 15k pack. Let's see what we're going to get in the 15k pack. It's no surprise that it's not a walkout. It is going to not be a board. It's going to be a rare gold, though, but it's nothing too much to scream and shout about. So, let's go get rid of that. And there we go. Keep the squad fitness. Get rid of that. Discard the rest of that. And that's all she wrote. There you go. On to the next, which is going to be the rare mega pack. So, hopefully get a walkout. Can we get a walkout? It's not a walkout. Hopefully get a board. It's a board. It's an inform. Hey, that's always nice. An inform is at least guaranteed like 15k. Is it going to be a relatively high rated one? White caps is... No, he's only going to probably be about 12, 13k. Luckily, Inform's quite a rarity at the moment, so, you know, you might do quite well. Anything else in there? We get an 84 Herod Deckit, we get an 83 Visca. It's not going to be that bad. It's definitely the best out of a bad scenario, if not getting a walkout in that. But, yeah, I'll take it. Not too bad. There's that pack done. Next thing we'll do is going to complete all of the Advanced Nation SBCs. So one of the last ones of the big SBCs to do is National Pride. Again, it's a very easy SBC to do. You can get a bunch of strong links off these and then use just slightly out of position players for the rest. So happy days. I mean, this SBC has ended up costing me the best per probably just under 7k. So 6k for a for a mega pack is not too bad of a rodeo. So let's go and see what we're going to get in the mega pack then. We do manage to get ourselves. It's not a walkout. Come on. Anything above 6k. So boards were basically an 84, 83 would break even. Argentina. Cam is Ava Benega. Okay, so we're probably going to have to get a few 83s in here. Ideally, maybe a left or right back would be nice. We get Glick. Might be a sell Glick on. But yeah, nothing too much to scream and shout about right there. We're going to get a little bit of money off them fitnesses. Come send mid, we'll probably get another 1-2k on, but not too bad. Underway with the rest of the SBCs, underway the advance. So we got ourselves a 45k pack, very nice cheapo 45k pack. You see that's probably give or take under 6k for a 45k pack. I think it'd be very hard to lose money. Although EA will probably challenge that. So let's go and open her up and see what we're gonna get. So in the 45k pack, we do not get a walkout. We do get boards, which is always nice. Honestly, 6k, just give me like an 84 or something like that. It's going to be Benzema. It's Lacazette. Banger. Lacazette's probably going for about 10k right now, so that's 4k profit. It could be another 85, could be an 84, an 83. In there with the Lacazette, there's an 82 Seri. Semedo might sell on, but yeah, not too shabby. I say, the reason I do these advanced SCs is I'm going to end up with about 100k, and then I'll be use that 100k to trade with some silvers. Not silvers, sorry, special cards. No, moving away from the silvers. And now, after a lot of playing around, we've completed the second set of the Advanced SBCs. Just use a few players in the club, use a bunch of silvers, wasn't anything too mad. So this SBC probably costs about 4k for a 25k pack, so I've seen worse times. And then we've finally got the second part of this, which is the 6. And again, we just have to trade in a team, literally compiling of everyone apart from 1 or 2 over 250, and there you go. So under 2.5k right there for a 7.5k pack, so not bad. And we go and get ourselves a rare mega pack for doing the whole thing. So happy days. Let's go and see what EA have got in store for us. So I think we're already seeing probably about 70 to 80k, which is not too bad. Let's go and see if this can help bolster us up to... I might even honestly try a bit of special card trading after all this, you know, or at least maybe a bit of 59th minute special card trading. As I said, on this category, I just really want to trade with specials. I'm going to try and hammer that in. We did get Bender in our 7.5, which is not too bad in all fairness. Do we get anything else there? We get a dude who looks like a lady, and that's about all she wrote. There you go, keep that right there. On to the next pack, which is going to be a 25k pack, and then we got a 35. Well, we got a 55, I think it is. 25k pack has got us no walkouts. It doesn't have us a board, sadly. You hate to see it. You hate to see the 25k packs not give out like this. We do get Emre Can, Jovic, and a bunch of others. There you go, Januzaj, 500 coins. I'm pretty sure I can get for him. And now the Mega Mare pack, the rare Mega pack. Sorry. Come on, EA. Come on, EA. We've had one walkout so far. Can we make it 2? We can't sadly make it 2. These are the worst. Imagine a rare Mega. Imagine a 55k pack to not even get a board. This is going to be Argentinian. 82, maybe Lo Celso. I hope it's Lo Celso. Fazio. Pastore. Could be neither of those 82s. But there we go. Very, very naff 82. Sorry, rare Mega pack. But it is what it is. We're still going to be probably send about 100k. And I might try a little bit of 59th minute special card sniping. So, we've just kind of got our first deal on the 59th minute method, and this is basically where you get to 59th minute special cards, and you just scroll page by page by page. And we got ourselves an Ampuda, who is a weird card, because he doesn't play anything like his stats. But as you can see right here, I've just used Footbin to double check what he is, so you can see he's been going for 14, 14, 15, 16. He's actually going for about 16 to 18k right now, which is really good. You can also look on the... Oh, that's on the hourly graph, so you can also look on the daily graph to double check that he's been going for about 17, 18k. So we just got one for 11k. Again, doing the 59th minute, which is basically we just go, scroll to the end, scroll to the 59th minute, and then you just kind of teeter on here and just see how much people are going for. So Semedo, someone want to check how much he's going for. Head over to Footbin. Semedo shouts that Semedo is going for, he's a little bit, he fluctuates a little bit, but he's nothing worth investing in, as it says he goes for 8k. So we're going to keep scrolling along here, trying to find players who I think, you know, look like they could be going for a bit of dollar. Obviously, Ampuda's, you know, if I see another Ampuda, I'll go and buy him, and it's all just it's a massive learning curve on learning at who's worth what, who's worth buying, and who isn't worth buying. So there isn't really anything worth buying. We'll double check Fred. Actually, no, I checked Fred a second ago, so nothing good. But yeah, if we get anything else via this method, we'll go and yeah, obviously show you. Second deal right here, we've got ourselves a UCL Live Pulisic. He's going there for 11k, and we check Footbin, and he says he's going for 14k. We look at his hourly today. It actually hasn't been too promising in all fairness. I didn't check the hourly, but he's okay. I might actually be only quite lucky to get 14 for him. I really shouldn't have gone and bought that, but I say you live and you learn when buying these players, and I still might be able to squeeze 2-3k. So to change, for God's sake. So, just give you guys a little update how some selling and buying and all that shenanigans has gone. Dan, who we got for 13,750, sorry, who we got for 10,750, sold for 13,750. Lenglet, who we got for 10.50, sold for 15k, that was quite good. And then a bunch of other players selling off. We got bronze player actually, and we're picking up some bronze packs to do the marquee matchups. But Pastore we got for 11, selling for 14, and this guy who we got for 11, selling for 18, so he's probably not going to sell on. Now, in the meantime, we've done the marquee matchups, did a few bronze packs to be able to afford that. That's how we got the 2k by Munich bronze. So, start up here with the Columbus Boyne Casey. This was such an annoying SBC. 7 rare players, but no more than 4 from 1 league. Just meant, obviously, we ended up using the 3rd English League and the MLS, so happy days. We also only have 3 hours to do these, so I thought, buy a bunch of bronze packs. Any bronzes we don't use in these, we can use them in the next marquee matchups that come out in 3 hours' time. And then this one, of course, we just used a bunch of pack pool players. And then we went and bought like the odd player just to help us get a bit of chemistry. So, that's why, honestly, rather than going out and buying the bronzes for like 200 or 150 coins a piece, you might as well just do a few bronze packs. This one, which is a bit annoying, but again, wasn't anything too bad to do. So, it cost us about 5k for a rare election pack. It's not bad. 6 rare golds, 6 rare silvers. Always back that pack. And then finally got Ecuador versus Japan, which is going to give us a small rare gold players pack, which again is half a 50k pack. So, pretty easy on that one. Just had a few pack pool players, which is quite nice because it saves me having to go and sell them because I can just use them in the SBCs. So that's about that. I don't know what the overall reward was actually. I didn't even look into it, but let's just crack underway with it. So yeah, not too expensive. Probably only cost me about 10k, maybe plus, maybe 11, 12 after the bronze packs. But now we have a few bronze packs, or bronze players in the club for next SBC. So started with 7.5k pack. We aren't going to get a board, so we do get a rare gold player who is Uruguayan. I don't know, could be anyone, could be the left back, could be a centre back, could be Muslera, who we literally use in the SBC. Loads and loads of players in that pack, which is literally one of the best scenarios because, of course, players are 1 good for SBCs and 2 good sell-on. So, very good outcome. Now we'll move on to the next one. That's obviously quite good. Oh, we got a prime pack for doing the whole thing. We actually had nothing but pretty decent packs now. I think the next 3 packs give us 6 rare gold players. So we got this one first, which I think was 1 or 2 rare gold players. So do get rare in it. It's going to be Ivory Coastian. Could be Seri being one of the best. I think it could be Aurea, but it's going to be Seri. We got Lazovic. Wow, this guy's brilliant. Let's go ahead and show you how much he's worth. He is worth a solid, probably about 8.5k. So yeah, just him in himself. And again, that just comes from silver trading, which I'm going to say we're strictly not doing any of it on this mark. Well, I guess we're doing a little bit of it, but we get this guy as a beautiful afro, and we get this guy. Let's go for a little bit of coins. He goes for like 600. So we'll send it all there. We'll sell it all off this recording because we don't want to bore you guys. Now, yeah, the next 3 packs have rares. So I guess we'll start off with this one because this has the least amount of players other than the rare golds, and it's not a walkout, but then that's also not a surprise. It is a boards though, which is always nice. It's going to be Brazilian CDM. It's going to be Lucas Leiva, who probably is going to be about a K and a bit. So happy days. Again, Wayne Rooney absolutely banged one in, but I don't imagine these guys are going to be going for too much. Not unless I'm missing something. We'll keep Rooney because I think there might be a little bit of hype around him off the back of that goal. And we'll move on to the next one. We'll go for the rare Electrum. 6 rare golds, 6 rare silvers. It's not a walkout. Can we have boards? If we can have a... Okay, no. Don't really ignore what I was about to say. It's going to be a cam, so we could have Raul Garcia, we could have Canales, but we get Borja Vallejo. Silvers wise, I don't think there's anything too amazing in there. Get rid of these guys right here, because they've got pretty decent knowledge of who sells and who doesn't, and then all silvers you can normally sell on because they're useful icon SBCs. Now moving on to the last pack, which is going to be a prime pack. I'd say they're really big packs, but they didn't give out. Okay, can we at least have a boards in it? We do. Even though I did chat rubbish about it. It's going to be Holland. It's going to be a centre forward. It's going to be Memphis Depay. Not bad, 84 rated. Probably going to be about 5-6k off the back of being used for the Ultimate SBC. Can we get maybe 2 84s, maybe an 83 in there? Yeah, we get an 83. Benega, Churches. And yeah, that's about all she wrote. So not too bad. Again, probably going to be seeing us about over 100k, even with the 1 or 2 special cards. I'll probably do a little bit more special card trading because we do have 3 hours until that. And yeah, we'll show you any deals we managed to get. So just got ourselves a really good deal. We managed to get ourselves Felipe for 10.50 and just sold him instantly for 17.5. I'm not quite sure if there's anything else running. We got Pastore chilling right there. So we've just got quite an initial sort of flash buy on the likes of Tadic. Now I was like, Tadic could be like 13, 14k. I go search for the market and the guy's 22k even. So not bad. A guy we got for a 10k some for 2020. It's one of the whole reasons why his method works quite well is because I mean those sort of cards just go under the radar because no one's searching for that Tadic to buy. And again, I think we could even get a good deal on Neres. How much is that Neres if we did go and buy him, by the way, for 10k? And what that probably is someone just literally selling all their players on. And that Neres would have been another 20k, so a little bit going that we didn't even get to that in the end. But it just shows you how this method can just absolutely bang it. You can get some really, really good deals. But that was probably one guy listing up his area Eredivisie team, probably min listing or something like that. So sadly missed out on 2 really good deals there, but you know, it is what it is, and it just shows that they come along, you know, they do come along, and you can get some absolutely bangers. But again, it just takes patience, and it also takes a little bit of luck, but yeah, not too bad. So we're moving on to do a few of the League SBCs. Special card trading's working really, really nicely, you know. I think, hopefully I still have them here. I do indeed. So we got ourselves 2 more players selling on. We got this guy bought for 12 and this guy we got for 11. So nothing too mad. We got these 2 deals left, which can bring in another 30, which can take me up to 160. Plus stuff that's in the club, probably now going to be up to about 200k, which is decent. And yeah, we're just going to crack for a few League SBCs. Maybe move up to 250k. I don't say. In the meantime, we'll be selling on a few of the players we have in the club. So first one done. Or what we're going to do first is going to be Galatasaray. So you show you a bunch of these players right here, about 600-700 coins, which means it's about 6k for a... It's about 6k, wouldn't that work out? Yeah, I think with the cheapo, it's probably work out about 6k for a 25k pack, which actually isn't too amazing, but you know, it's worth a bit of fun in the end of the day. You know, you could get a bit of a banger, so let's go and see what we're going to get in our 25k pack. EA gives us... It's not a walkout, can it be a boards? It's not a boards, which is a bit of a yikes. It's going to be an 82 red wing back, maybe. It's English. Can it be... Oh, it's Nick Pope. Oh, no. I don't even know if we're going to quite make our money back on that one. But yeah, nonetheless, we'll go and sell everything on in this pack. And So now we've done the Batiscas, which is basically carried via Kagawa and then a bunch of, you know, non-rare cheapos. So not too bad. In fact, I think it actually might be cheaper than the Galatasaray one. Yeah, again, it's going to cost about 6-7k for a 45k pack. You cannot complain. We're sitting on 132k, so let's go see what you're going to give us in our prime pack. We get, it's not a walkout. It's a boards though, which is good. Going to be an 84. It's Brazilian. It's a left back. Ooh, it's Felipe Luis. Felipe Luis is actually literally the best 85 thing you can get. Felipe Luis is worth the likes of Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. 85 rated Felipe Luis is worth 24k. Wow, that's going to be very, very nice. Can we get a few 85s in there? Maybe the odd 84, the odd 83. I would not complain. And an 83 Serbi, not bad. Not bad. Probably going to garner about 30k from that. And that's why these SBCs are so good, because, you know, you spend 6k and you get lucky and you get 30k back. So not bad. Definitely going to help for that 6 PM. So we've gone and done ourselves another, which is Fenerbahce. Super, super cheap. You know, it's actually funny how cheap this one is. This one's like 4k for a gold prize pack. So not too bad. You can see we're just sitting on 160k off the back of our Felipe Luis selling one. So, and then we're getting these. Obviously, there's about 6 or 7 non-rare team of seasons right now that you can pop up in these. But no, we get a right mid who is June. I don't even know this is off the top of my head. Oh, it's Fehuli, of course it is. We get a few high-rated non-rare as well, so that should sell on pretty well. And yeah, we'll definitely make ourselves over our 4k put into this. I think we're now going to head over to the Liga NOS and do like Porto and a few others. So now we've got ourselves another 45k pack in this form of Porto. Got 15 minutes till 6 PM, so we might as well do 1 or 2 more SBCs to try and get up those coins. We've got a rare election pack, 6 rare gold, 6 rare silvers. Going to cost about 7k. Let's go and see what we're going to get. So here we go. Our breath. No walkout. Boards nonetheless. It's a board. It's an inform. That's at least 15k. It can be an expensive one. It's Norwegian. It's the same image. Surely you are absolutely awful and worth like 10k. But I can't complain because it's 10k player. Can we have an 85, an 80, just something else in there? Nope. Silvers wise, absolutely naff. But yeah, not too bad. Going to get about 12, 13k from that 6k SBC. So with 3 minutes before 6 PM, we've gone and done our last SBC. And yeah, it is Sporting CP. So it's a very cheap SBC. It's probably about 7 or 8k. So yeah, not too shabby. Time to go and crack underway with the SBC. I just refreshed the screen right there if you wonder why I went back there for a sec. But yeah, it's probably cost us about 6-7k for a rare Electrum. It's not looking bad. We got ourselves about, you know, that's about 160k. Maybe we can garner maybe 170, maybe a little bit more if it's a good player. It's not going to be a walkout. Can it be a boards? It's not going to be a boards. So yeah, we'll probably only be sitting about 160, 170 ready for 6 PM. But yeah, we'll show you guys what we managed to go and buy. Ooh. So time to enlighten you guys what happened over at 6 PM. So 6 PM, EA dropped Marquee matchups because it is a Thursday. Now, Marquee matchups completely hit and miss. Sometimes they're amazing, sometimes they're naff. And today, well, they were a gift that's been giving for the last few weeks, if I'm not wrong. So one of the requirements in these was this Irish requirement. And basically, they wanted four players. I think it was 3 players, something like that. I think there's 4 players from the Irish League and a maximum of 4 clubs. Now, the thing about a maximum of 4 clubs is that makes it awkward as hell. Because basically you gotta have like 2 clubs with the Irish League, and then it's just basically very, very awkward. So well, with Irish bronzes at 200 coins, there is absolutely 0 risk of buying them for 200 coins. So I basically went and bought as many as possible and proceeded to buy about 150 for 200 coins. Now you see I kind of picked up clubs. That's just, I kind of found it quite hard to get to 59 minutes. So I thought if I go for a specific position and a specific club, it'd be a lot easier to get to 59 minutes. So again, basically just went through the clubs one by one, buying as many as I can. I think I ended up buying about 150, which is good because that's got to be close to where you got market suspended. And yeah, to put it politely, they did pretty well. So that is that's I guess telling you the myth behind it. Basically looked at it. They wanted a lot of players from the Irish League. They also wanted the Irish League like last week or the week before, so I could kind of tell they did quite well then, so they should do well this week. And then to throw that even further on is you're only allowed to use a maximum of 4 clubs, which is a bit of a weird requirement, and actually ended up making loads of other bronzes go up. On top of this, we actually saw Koreans go up, which I would have got, but I just went with the Irish players because I backed them a little bit more. But there we go, on to showing you guys how well they did once selling them on. It's probably time for me to explain what the hell just happened. So basically what happened is we made a lot of money. But EA went and dropped Marquee matchups. We went and rashly acted on that, and going off of last week, and the Marquee matchups doing very, very well, and a few prompts by people on my stream telling me probably should have a little look at it. we went and picked these up, especially with the club's max being 4. So yeah, what we basically did was went and picked them all up for 200 coins. 200 coins is no risk whatsoever. And now they're all going for 5k because Irish players are quite rare because they were acquired last week and therefore already made quite rare. And you can only use 4 clubs, and as a result, yeah, they're all getting a little bit pricey. So yeah, we bought them all for 200, sold for 500. Well, anywhere from I think it was like 3 to 5k. So we started this on probably about 170, maybe 180k, 180k liquid. Probably going to end this on about 470 maybe. So yeah, it's not been too bad. You know, making an easy 300k and literally going to set us all up ready for special card trading next week. So not bad. Not bad at all. I said I won't do any silver trading, but there is a silver rare in the in this Marquee matchup, and I think right now Marquee matchups obviously very heavily going to be done because we have the Ultimate Team Season impacts for less than 24 hours. So what I am going to go and do right now is I'm just going to do a little bit of the, I guess, silver method, but we're not actually going to go and pick up any. We're not actually going to go and pick up any of the. Or sorry. We're going to pick up like 1 of each silver and maybe fill a little bit of our transfer stuff. We're not going to go ham and, you know, try and flip players or anything like that. It's basically like an investment right now because I think, again, a lot of silvers are going to crash. You know, you'll see, you know, as of 20 minutes ago, all these cards have been listed, and that's just because a lot of people are doing the Marquee matchup. So we are going to be going out and trying to find any exceptionally good deals. And again, you're seeing that the Marquee matchup's been out for 36 minutes, which means players being flooded for the last 36 minutes, which means any players who have got 24 minutes or more have been listed basically as a result of Marquee matchup, which you would be able to see that this player's got progressively cheaper and cheaper and cheaper because more and more people are doing Marquee matchup and more people are listed. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for some exceptionally good deals. You know, I'll go and buy them up, hold on to them maybe till Monday, and then I'll go and get them sold on. So that's going to be the plan of action. I'm just going to go and do a little bit of silver picking up. Probably only buy like maybe no more than 200k's worth because again I want to hold a lot of coins ready for some trading tomorrow. But yeah, it should be pretty interesting, and I'll keep you guys up to date with any deals we get, or just show you what the club or the transfers are looking like. I just want to highlight how good of a deal this was when I picked them up for 950 coins, with the rest going for 4k. So, picking up a few deals. Haven't really been picking up anywhere as near as much as I want. I'm probably going to do another check in like an hour. It's pretty easy as well to tell who's going to drop. You know, it's basically the positions where there's a lot of rares. And again, just kind of using what they were going for an hour ago. So, it's only going for about 3k an hour ago, and that's before the SBCs even dropped. So, kind of want to get in below 2k in all fairness for it to be an amazing deal. And I'd say there's going to be 2 quite good deals here. There's going to be 1 there for 1.3, 1 there for 1.4. Any cards I do buy, by the way, they are getting listed up straight away, just so we can sell them on lazy buys, you know, because Footbin wouldn't have updated, so that people would see that, you know, they're still going for 4k because Footbin only updates once every 24 hours. So when it comes to silvers, sorry. So yeah, it should be pretty good. But yeah, so far they've been deals have been pretty decent. There's going to be some clubs that are going to be interesting to go for, like Genoa. I haven't really picked up too many excess cards as well so far, but it's, you know, as I completely lose my voice right there, it's not been too bad picking up some deals. Yeah, Genoa, let's go check out Genoa right now. Genoa, and especially, I tell you what, Palmer, I think it is, will be interesting ones. Let's go look at silvers. So normal going rate's about 8k, so now there aren't, so you can kind of tell who's going to be cheap and who isn't going to be cheap. You can tell that they weren't going to be cheap because there's the non-rare, whereas this guy you could tell is going to be a little bit cheap because he's rare, but there's only 1. The guys who get hit the biggest are going to be these guys with Palmer. The reason for that is because there's multiple in each position who are rare, you know. Now, Sepe is actually not a good example, but let's go look at the centre-back right now, and this will highlight the example very well. Centre-back, they have... I've mugged myself off again. I mean, no, sorry. They've got Bruno Alves, and they've got Eka, whatever the guy's name is. Both which are going to be, you know, obviously competing. Right wings are also going to be a good one if I'm not wrong. Because you've got Biabiani, and you only have Biabiani, so I've mugged myself off yet again. But you'll get what I mean. If there's multiple rares, there's 2 lots of players all being listed up cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, and it's all looking good. And to end off an episode which has been nothing but amazing, we've generally made over 500k in a day. From 0 to over 500k, you know, 550, 600, whatever you wish it to be. But we'll go for a few, or just how the account's looking. So we're sitting on 472k. These 2 right here, I mean, that's literally enough money by itself. But we've also got a bunch of these. Got Mezdona for 2k, can listen for 4.2. Got Bustock for 1.3, can listen for 4.2. Got Benius right here for 6k a piece, can listen up for 9k. Got both these right here for 1.5, can listen up for 2.5 and 2.7. We've got this guy for 3, listen up for 5. This guy for 1.2, listen for 3.2. This guy for 1, listen for 2.7. This guy for 2.3, listen up for 5.2. This guy for 900, listen up for 2. This guy for 1.2, listening up for 3.2. This guy for 1.4, listen up for 2.4. 2.5. Jumping to the club, we got over 142 players, which is pretty good. Let's move through here to the silvers. I won't go through the prices, but I'll just, I guess, show you what we got. Obviously, a bunch of players from a lot of miscellaneous leagues as such. A bunch from the Carrot Trade, a bunch from the League, you know, happy days. And all the Koreans, by the way, if you were interested to have sold on. Actually, I realised, well, the club's quite stacked, so we did a few bronze packs, didn't we? And we also picked up a few bronzes, and the reason I picked up a few bronzes is because I'm pretty sure bronze has gone down a little bit because everyone's opening bronze packs trying to get these Irish players. As a result, it's actually quite interesting because silvers have dropped because of the marquee matchups, bronzes have dropped because everyone's opening bronze packs. So as a result, it's kind of making both of them crash. So it's actually a really, really nice time to pick them up. Obviously, in about 24 hours' time, Ultimate Team season's over, so less people are going to be opening up. Less people want to open up the marquee matchups, therefore everything's going to calm down. And I mean, naturally it'd rise anyway, but that's just going to have a quite nice effect. So, at the end of today's episode, I've invested about 50k into silvers, which I'm going to probably hold till Monday. I'll try and lazy sell between now and then, but yeah. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. It has been absolutely insane. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. It's had a nice bit of loads of different sort of trading. Obviously carried by the 6 PM trading, but that's just how FIFA is sometimes. But there you go. Thank you very much for watching. And I shall see you guys tomorrow where we finally will start doing special card trading. The whole thing I basically really want to do on this Road to Glory. But see you tomorrow.